All right, so I wanted to get on here for a little bit and talk about this past weekend and my tournament because I am really being intentional about my mental game and what I'm learning, what I'm growing, like how I'm growing in these tournaments. And I want to share some of that process with you because I think it's very valuable. Where we allow ourselves to go mentally and how we encourage ourselves and all of that is going to directly impact, our tournament play, especially if you're, more easily impacted by that. So to talk about this past weekend, I'm definitely at a point with my game where I'm feeling like, okay, 900 rated rounds were in my reach, like I'm very consistently shooting well above my rating. I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I've shot a lot of practice rounds that are in the 900 rated round. I've shot a lot of rounds that are in the 900 rated realm if they would have been rated. So I was even thinking this weekend, okay, this could be the tournament that I shoot my first 900 rated round. Maybe I wasn't necessarily expecting it, but I was thinking, it's very possible. And that's exactly what I did. So the first round at Randolph, I ended up shooting a 925 rated round, my first 900 rated round ever. And it's not like I felt like, oh, okay, that was just such an amazing round for me. It was crazy. It was really out of reach. And I just shot super well. I know I was actually thinking like, this is super exciting. Like I'm very excited about it, but I'm also not, like surprised. I was very excited, but I was like, okay, I knew that this was within my reach. And now I got there and I'm super excited about it. I love these milestones that I'm able to get to in disc golf. And I really want to just celebrate them and be excited. So I'm very intentionally excited about these milestones in disc golf that happen because I know that it's only going to happen once. Like I'm only going to shoot my first over 900 rated round once in my entire life. And so I love those moments. Super exciting. Well, I shot that round and I even knew that I could have shot a lot better. I mean, I missed some easy putts. And I ended up 4 under par and I was 3 under par after the back 9, which is the hardest 9, which is where we started on. So I had the front 9 to go and I was thinking, this is easy. This is easy. I have much better chance of getting birdies on this, but I ended up getting 1 bogey and only 2 birdies. So it happens, which is fine. I was totally very happy with my round. No complaints at all. Well, fast forward to the next round, which is at Thornspring. So fast forward to Thornspring, so it was a 1-day tournament. Thornspring was the second round. And it started out, a little windy, but it got much more windy. And there were a lot of excuses, reasons I could make why I had like a bad round to me. And again, it was a little below my current rating. But again, I've been consistently shooting even rated rounds well over my current rating. So it was a little discouraging, and usually I do fairly well in the wind, and I don't mind throwing in the wind. Granted, it was kind of crazy, some unlucky things. But anyway, that really got me down. It was hard. I had just shot my first 900 rated round earlier that day, and it was very hard for me to just be happy about it. Part of it was maybe I'd only gotten 2 hours of sleep. I'm sure that didn't help, but I'm talking to you about it because it's really important where we leave ourselves and what we decide to do. So I'm going to talk to you about what I have done so far and what I plan on continuing to do moving forward with this. So yesterday I was just like, okay, done with the tournament. It's over. I did my best during the round at Thornspring to have a good time, to be as cheerful as I could. But like, I knew that I wasn't feeling great, about it and everything, and about my disc golf and how I was playing. And I also knew that I was capable, even on average, of a lot better than what I was doing there, which can be discouraging. You have this huge high of your best round ever and then this huge low, which happens a lot with disc golfers, but this working through, well, what's the reason for that? Is it okay? What do I do with this? So what I did with it was I decided to just put it down, just leave it where it was at, not worry about it, not think about it. Because I want to be able to completely and fully be able to enjoy that moment of the 900 over 900 rated round. So I just set it aside. I was like, I'm not going to even think about the 900 rated round or the round that was, almost 100 points less than it, my second tournament round at Thorn Spring, and just forget about it for a while. And then slowly now, so it's been a little over a day, since that tournament ended, because it's the evening Sunday. And now I'm just starting to, think about that round again and reincorporating it into my life in a space that I can be, have more emotional control over how I'm feeling. I've gotten sleep, feel more rested, and really focusing and thinking on all of the good things that came out of my round. So thinking of all of the positive things that came from that round, how I was able to, the confidence that I was able to have, how I was just able to play my game, and even the areas in which I could have easily improved upon that, so I can do a lot better than my 925 rated round even now if I'm to play my best. And then also realizing that having a tournament round that is really bad for myself is also okay. It's totally fine to have a bad round. And even if I have a bad round in the same day that I had an amazing round, that's okay as well. And to just be kind to myself, realize that that's going to happen. That's a part of life. That's a part of playing disc golf. And that I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I'm also capable of in terms of doing poorly sometimes. And that needs to be factored in. And getting back to a space of just being very, very, very excited about my 900 rated round. So I don't think I'm quite back to the place where I exactly would like to be with a 900 rated round and being very excited about it, but I'm definitely getting there, and it is really cool. I am very excited. And I would encourage everyone to just really hold on to those moments in disc golf where you have improvements, even if it's very small improvements. I'm all about that in my own game and around. If I do even just a little thing that I know in the past frequently I've done poorly, then I'm just very excited about it. I struggle the most right now with my approach shots. I'm not as good at a lot of my approach shots, especially within the 100 to 150 175 foot range. A lot of times I don't do super well. And if I make a good approach shot within that range, I execute it well, I think about it well, I stay calm, I go through the motions, do what I know how to do, then I'm very excited. So just being able to be excited about what you're doing, where you're going, and then also excited for other people when they have their successes and being yeah, that's awesome. This, it's so cool to be able to put effort into a sport, effort into anything in life, and to be able to see some of the accomplishments and successes that happen. So just being positive about it. Anyway, that's some of what I was thinking from my tournament yesterday, and it's been helpful and valuable to me in my growth, and just enjoying disc golf, because I don't want to get to the point in which I don't truly love and enjoy disc golf, because that's why I'm doing it. I love it and love you guys, and I hope that this was beneficial in some way. All right, bye. Sorry, one other thing that I wanted to add. Also, it's okay if you're upset and sad in a moment. Allow yourself that it's okay. Allow yourself in that moment, do the best you can to, be kind, treat other people well, even in your moment of maybe sadness, and then give yourself a little bit of time and, figure it out. That's okay too. I don't want to be oh, you have to be positive, all the time, just be positive. There are a couple moments in which we can't always be our most positive self, but just do the best you can with it, and then get to a point in which you can look at things from a better angle, from a better perspective, and then move on, and enjoy it. All right.